Hi, this is Chris Bartik, Director of Marketing with Conformity. And today I'm going to show you the different ways that we can add applications within ConformityConnect. Now, for the purposes of this demo, I'm actually going to use the word applications in a little bit broader of a sense to include our traditional business applications as well as websites. So basically anything with a URL and a login, like a username and a password. So with that, let's get started. And there are basically three ways to add applications. The first is to browse existing applications from within our library. The second is to add custom applications that may not appear in our library. And then we can also add applications from bookmarks that you have stored in your browser. And actually, let's go ahead and start there. That's a pretty common first step that people take when setting up a Connect account. So I simply click, and here's a list of all the bookmarks in my browser. Now this is a demo account, so there aren't that many, but the first thing you'll notice is that I have one flagged. And basically what this is saying is I already have a Salesforce.com item in my vault, so there's a conflict, and I don't want to, so I'm going to leave that one unchecked. But everything else looks good. Compete.com, WorkStreamer, Coupa, and Chase. I do want to edit these down a little bit so they are a little bit more meaningful to me, and I click Add to Vault. And there we go. We've got Chase, Compete.com, Coupa, and WorkStreamer all in the vault. So we can also browse a library of existing available applications. Now, there's a couple different ways to do this. I can add all applications, which, as you can see, is a little bit overwhelming, and I don't want to do that right now. But I can also just scroll and add individual applications, and I can also search. And since this is a demo, I know exactly what I want to add. I want to add Marketo. Click Add, and there we go. I've got Marketo in the vault. Now the third thing we can do is we can actually add custom applications. And these generally take on two flavors, web login items and data items. Now, a data item simply stores information about that application, like the URL, the username, and password, as well as data associated with that application, like maybe a credit card number or a frequent flyer number or something like that. Now, the important thing to remember here is that data items are not automated. You can think of them as secure sticky notes, if you will, for your application data. Now the other one I mentioned were web login items, and these do allow us to automate the login process and create custom one-click access to our applications. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and add Basecamp. It's a project management tool we use around here. And we do this by simply filling out the basic information for this application, like the URL. And a thing to note here, because this will become important on the next screen, is that I entered the login page for this. And this will become important when we actually train the link for the auto login. But the rest is pretty self-explanatory. Username, password, the name. Now this is the label that will actually show up in our vault. A description, and even an icon. And I just happen to have one handy here. We'll go ahead and add that. Now after we're all done, we have the option to add the auto login functionality now by clicking the Save and Add Auto Login. Or we also have the option just to save it directly into our vault. And what it'll do is it'll actually store that web login item so that the next time I click on it, it will just present my credentials in the window to copy and paste into the login fields. But hey, we're here to make your life as easy as possible. So let's go ahead and add the auto login functionality. And this brings up our automation wizard, which is pre-populated with the name and the URL from the previous page. And this is also why I said on the previous screen that if you want to automate this to use the login URL, because it's going to prompt you for that here. But if not, no big deal. You can re-enter it again here if needed. So we just click the Quick Configure button, and it brings up this handy wizard. And let's go ahead and start. So it's pretty self-explanatory. We're just going to follow the instructions here. We just click on the username field, click OK. Step 2, password field, click OK. And step 3 is the login, or in this case, the sign-in button, and click OK. And you can see we've got 3 green check marks, which means we're good. So let's go ahead and hit finish. Okay. And now you can see here that it automatically populates all the fields that we had in the automation wizard with the input IDs for each. So we can go ahead and click save. I'll go ahead and give no comment here and just submit that. And there you go. You see Basecamp here. Now if I click on this, we now have one-click login access to that application. So we never have to enter our credentials for that application again. Which is pretty cool. How much time is that going to save you? So that's it. Pretty easy, pretty flexible, with a variety of methods for adding applications as well as automating actions associated with those applications. And if you haven't already done so, you can try this for yourself for free by going to our website at www.conformity-inc.com and signing up for a free account. It's totally free under 25 users, no obligation, no credit card required, no sales calls, or no trial limits. Well, I hope you've gotten a little bit smarter in the last 5 minutes, and please be sure to check out the resources page of our website as well for other demos, videos, and white papers. Thank you.